Welcome to Feral Folktales with me, Papa G. These bonus episodes are where I share the shorter tales, the ones that sit between the full stories on the Feral Folklorist. And if you're new to me, don't miss the main podcast. That's where the 30-minute hauntings and deeper folklore take shape. Today's folktale is The Men of the Turning Year. In some places, people said the year listened when you treated it properly. They also said the year did not like to be rushed. There was a girl who lived with her stepmother and stepsister at the edge of a village. She did the cooking, the cleaning, and the caring. She did not complain much because complaining did not change anything. One winter evening, when the snow lay deep and the ground was hard as stone, the stepmother said she wanted fresh flowers for the table. She said the girl should go into the forest and bring back violets. The girl said it was winter. The stepmother said she did not care. So the girl wrapped herself in a thin shawl and walked into the woods. The forest was quiet, snow hung on the branches, and the path disappeared under her feet. She walked until her hands were numb and her breath came short. Then she saw a light. In a clearing, 12 men sat around a small fire. They were different ages. Some looked young, some old. One held a staff, another a sickle. Another warmed his hands like he had just come in from the cold. They did not speak at first. The girl stopped at the edge of the clearing and waited. At last, one of the men asked why she was there. She told him the truth. She said she had been sent to find flowers. She said she knew it was not the right time, but she had been told to try. She did not demand anything. The men looked at one another. The oldest man nodded once, and the man beside him stood up. He took his place at the center of the fire. The snow around the clearing softened. The ground darkened, and small flowers pushed up through the earth, blue and pale, just enough to be seen. The girl gathered a few, only what she could hold, and when she finished, the man stepped back, and winter settled into place again. The girl thanked them and went home. Her stepmother stared at the flowers like they had insulted her. She asked where the girl had found them. The girl told her about the men in the forest. And the next night, the stepmother wanted strawberries. The girl said nothing and went back into the woods. Again, she found the clearing, and again the men sat by the fire. She told them what she had been asked of. This time, a different man stood. The snow melted farther, and green spread across the ground. Red berries ripened quickly, warm in the hand. The girl picked only what she was told she could carry. She thanked them and returned home. That was when the stepsister decided to go for herself. She dressed warmly and walked into the forest, sure she could do better. When she reached the clearing, she did not wait. She demanded fruit. She said the others had given it before and they could do it again. The men did not answer her. The youngest rose this time and took the center place. The fire dimmed. The snow returned all at once, and the wind cut hard through the trees. The girl shouted and stamped her feet, but the clearing emptied and the fire went out. She was found later, cold and stiff at the edge of the woods. After that, people remembered the story. They said the year would bend for respect, but not for greed. They said you could ask time for help, but you could not tell it what to do. So, in old Czech and Slavic stories, the months were treated like workers sharing a single task. Each one had a turn, and none of them liked to be pushed out of place. That is why these stories were told in winter. They reminded people that patience kept you alive, and taking only what was offered kept you safe. The year moves whether you want it to or not. The best you can do is listen. I'm Papa G, and this is Feral Folktales. Until next time.